Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, a Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I'm Lee. I'm David.
Leet Haxor.
Yes. It's time for some Leet Haxoring.
Oh, God.
Dated dialogue.
But it's 50 years in the future, so that's now, come back in style.
I thought it worked on 30-year cycles, not 50-year cycles.
Well, actually, this is 2050, and it's now 2017, so we're only, 33 years off now, so it's not far.
Yeah, but it was a 2000s thing, and 2060 it might come back?
Anyway, this is the 18th episode of Transformers Animated, second episode of the second season. First aired April 19th, 2008, and was written by Michael Ryan, who also wrote the previous episode with the Headmaster.
Oh.
Huh.
Because, spoilers, the Headmaster does return in this episode, The Return of the Headmaster.
Damn it. Episode titles have some ambition.
It's almost like Japanese episode titling.
Yeah.
Well, translation, it's lost something in the translation, but it wasn't translated.
It needs some more exclamation points to be an anime title.
Also needs to give away the ending of the episode.
Yes.
Will Optimus Prime return? Find out next week on The Return of Optimus Prime.
Well, will Scorponok return? Of course he will.
I want to say that's not that prevalent of a thing in anime, but it is rare enough to find out what the title is, and yeah, oftentimes it does kind of spoil too much.
One of my favorite things was early in the first season of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, because they always had their little tagline at the end of the next episode thing called "Who Will Survive?"
Oh yeah.
And there's an episode right before. At the end of an episode, right before an episode called Garma's Fate,
Yes.
it's clearly implied that Garma is not going to survive the episode. It's who will survive? It's like, well, not Garma. So, I'm sure that's very amusing to Mobile Suit Gundam fans. Anyway, but yes. The point is, the Japanese clearly have a different concept of spoilers than Americans do.
Open in Sumdac Tower, where Sari is packing up her stuff because she is not only getting kicked out of her job as CEO, she's also getting kicked out of her house.
Poor kid.
Happy eviction day?
Yep.
Bunch of jerks. They're jerks.
And indeed, Porter C. Powell just strolls right in and tells her that, we need this bedroom for research and development. Which, okay.
Aww.
And specifically, research and development for their newest hire, Henry Masterson, alias the Headmaster.
So, I guess I shouldn't be, so much about this storyline just brings out all my, cynical anti-capitalist stuff about how the reason that we will never get the 3 laws of robotics is because that would require people making robots to actually want them to not kill people and have any kind of moral compass whatsoever. And so it's not really a surprise that the moment the one person obviously holding the moral compass of this company together is out of the picture, they immediately start wanting to make things to kill people because that's the most profitable thing.
Sure,
Yeah.
And somehow, yes, Porter C. Powell notes that he was able to get Masterson out of the legal trouble he was in at the end of the last episode when he was a fugitive from the police, having nearly destroyed the entire state of Michigan.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, I guess I was saying at the time, like, his whole thing was that he was basically trying to get, like, venture capital seed money. And who is going to hire your company after you got your money doing that? But I guess now we have the answer.
Yes. And he's just trying to disrupt the industry of heads that take the heads off other robots and supplant those heads.
Yes.
It's been a while since this show was made, but I feel like this is just Martin Shkreli.
Yeah.
They've kind of got the same haircut even.
Yeah.
And indeed, the Headmaster is very excited about inheriting this little girl's bedroom.
This very pink little girl's bedroom.
It's got the 4-poster bed.
And it does have a pretty good view.
Hey, more power to him for having, I mean, his costume is already magenta, so what's he gonna say?
Yeah.
More power to him for not having a problem with the color, you know, going on about how he's immediately going to repaint it.
Well, he has a problem later in the episode, but...
Well, that's slight, I mean, misgendering is a different thing entirely.
Yeah.
He's very excited about this major cribbage, which I guess means he enjoys playing card games with old people.
Yes. It is pretty fun that he considers a small child's bedroom to be major cribbage.
Yeah, and to add insult to injury, Sari not only gets kicked out, but also Powell is going to keep her robot dog Sparkplug and Tutorbot.
Yeah, that's pretty cold, man. Can't just do that.
Meanwhile, at City
So
Hall...
many resources. They have asset tags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to find out later what exactly they're being used for.
Research and development.
Indeed. So meanwhile, at City Hall, the Detroit public is getting to meet both the old Prime and the new Prime.
And they're getting to do it horribly out of scale.
Yeah, just
it happens.
try not to notice.
I mean, I'm okay with it for the sight gag of Sentinel holding up an entire podium as a microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, that works. Like, it could have been like twice the size and still worked. It's just like everybody standing next to him and like the distance shot is like barely bigger than their feet. It's just too much of a scale difference, which is a shame because there's a lot of good animation in this episode.
Yeah.
Yes. And as can be expected, Sentinel Prime is being a total dick.
Yes, because that's what he does. That's his
That is his natural state.
He's talking about how much Earth sucks. Keeps talking about how much Optimus Prime sucks. There's a bit with the Newsbot, who has a pretty amusing bit about how Earth is only a staging ground for the never-ending robot wars.
And he does, I do appreciate that he specifically, you know, he's like Prime, and they both go yes, and he's like Optimus Prime.
It's because even this mechanoid knows that there's only one of these guys worth talking to.
Yes.
Yep.
Very much.
I also feel like the staging ground for a never-ending robot war joke has only gotten funnier with time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you might even say that for them personally, it never ends.
Yes.
I kind of wish somebody else had been doing the voice of the Newsbot this time than Townsend Coleman, because he just kind of sounds like Sentinel Prime with an effect on his voice.
Yeah, he's kind of trying for like an old-timey news guy voice.
That doesn't work.
But his voice is very distinctive.
Yeah.
And indeed, Prime does manage to compel Sentinel to shake the mayor's hand, or rather have the mayor shake his finger, but not without immediately using a gigantic can of disinfectant.
Such a jerk.
So, this is being broadcast on TV, and indeed, Porters Powell and the Headmaster are watching it. And the Headmaster decides that, he's gonna, he needs a new body for his Headmaster unit. And he wants one of those new cool robots.
Yeah, one of the big
From
alien
space.
ones.
Yes. And unfortunately, he does not choose Ultra Magnus, who his toy is compatible with, but instead Sentinel Prime, who you just kind of have to wedge the head on there.
Oh, when he takes him over, his head is like way too big for Sentinel's body.
Yes.
It's pretty great.
So, to this aim, Henry Masterson calls up Fanzone on his giant rotary cell phone.
It's the best sight gag.
With a false Decepticon sighting in Old Detroit.
Dun dun.
And Fanzone, after misgendering the Headmaster,
Microaggressions.
calls him ma'am.
Yes.
So Fanzone gives this information to the Primes, and they roll out. And Sentinel is still a hilariously bad driver.
Yes, when he gets there, he's got a little stop sign.
See, he wishes they would keep putting those on every corner. And it turns out that Fanzone hates Sentinel Prime even more than most robots.
We get Fanzone hates machines number, I think, 8.
Yes.
If my count is correct.
Actually,
Yeah, we
pompous.
didn't get one in the last episode, but we did get a robots. Why did it have to be robots?
Yeah. Oh, and there was also a joke about Sentinel didn't just arrive on this planet, yet he did yesterday.
Yes, and also he mistakes a mistakes a trash bot for a member of the police force. And it's one of those hilarious trash bots that just look like a giant Oscar the Grouch garbage can on wheels.
Yes, with that little face. It's great.
So Sentinel does get there, both the Primes get there, but Sentinel insists on doing it by himself, complete with his cool face mask. And after being startled by a horror movie cat, he is ambushed and decapitated.
Not just any cat, it's the same cat we've
It's the
got.
same
What's
cat
the name?
from Home is Where the Spark Is, which was based on a cat belonging to character designer Brienne Duhard. I believe.
Yeah,
Done.
what's the cat's name?
What?
Skippy?
Skippy. You're getting a call.
Someone's
Yes,
got...
I know.
Hey, says the phone.
My God, is that a landline?
Yes!
Or Captain Fan Zone?
My cell phone doesn't work here. I don't get a signal at home, so I still have a landline.
I guess that's why you hate machines.
I'm jumping through hoops to make sure that does not happen to me where I'm going.
Good luck.
Sorry.
So, while all this is going on, Sari, now homeless, is trying to move into the Autobots factory base. And Bulkhead and Bumblebee are trying to make things as comfortable for her as possible, and it's not going well.
They are not good with feelings. They do not know how to feelings.
They're also not good with feedings, because they try and get her something to eat, and they come up with a fish skeleton, acorns, and a live rabbit.
And some oil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad that was a live rabbit. When I first saw the shot and you see it from the back, I was like, oh, there's a rabbit there. Oh, I hope it's alive.
Thought maybe it was going to be like roadkill.
Oh man, or Bulkhead just petted it too hard, like in Of Mice and Men.
Oh my God.
Its face did look really scruffy, so...
Oh geez, tell me about the rabbits, Bumblebee.
How has roadkill not been used as a Transformer name yet?
That is shocking.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess it's a little too gruesome, but that is a perfect movie name for a Decepticon.
I mean, there's a guy called Bone Crusher. He's crushing your bones.
Oh yeah.
or Cruncher.
And we've had Skull Crusher, Gut Cruncher.
Well, I mean, Gut Cruncher is weird because clearly he's not crunching human guts because human guts do not crunch.
No, they're squishy.
That's like robot guts.
Yeah.
And then they try and cheer her up. They get her a gigantic loud TV which has some kind of weird screaming metal music on it.
Yes,
Yeah, metal music with...
It's like a reenactment of
a visualizer that's a rainbow.
They ask themselves what they do to feel more at home, and so they do that. And apparently what they do to feel more at home is watch strange, like, psychedelic metal videos.
They reenact that classic Maxell commercial.
Yes.
By giving her the world's largest beanbag chair.
Yes.
Poor kid.
And also...
Such a big chair.
I do feel so sorry for her in all this. They do,
Oh, yeah.
they do a very good job with the poor girl being sad.
Oh, she's legitimately miserable. I mean, her father is gone. She may not exist.
Yeah.
She's living with a bunch of alien robots.
Who are trying their best, but not understanding how people work.
And then they try to tutor her, since Tutor Bot is gone, with the aid of a little graduate cap on Bumblebee and Bulkhead wearing a tiny pair of glasses.
Yes! It's so good.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
But unfortunately, this tutoring session degenerates to Bulkhead and Bumblebee trying to figure out where Sari came from.
Yeah. She would also like to know where she came from.
Yes, maybe she's really a robot. Or with storks.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Yeah, I just love the sight gag of Bulkhead with those tiny, tiny glasses.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, again, there's quite a few cute shots. There's that, when Optimus Prime laughs.
Yeah, because,
the expression on his face is great.
So, we get to that, finally Sentinel calls in, he calls in Prime for help. He insists that he comes alone and that he not laugh. But unfortunately, Prime does not keep his promise because he finds, Sentinel's severed head very indignantly lying there.
He laughs and laughs and laughs.
It's a great David K. laugh.
Yes.
It's a great laugh, it's a great expression on his face. It's wonderful.
I kind of love Sentinel's head's neck holes.
Yes.
Yeah, cause it's not a flat stump like I think when we saw Bulkhead it was just a flat solid color.
Yes.
His has got like little notches like it might be useful for locking into something.
Right, like if this is how you took his toy's head off, it might have those so you can put it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta unscrew his chin and then it just pops right off.
And so Sentinel is very insistent that P and Prime solve this on their own because he doesn't want anybody else to see him in this humiliating position.
Good job. Good job, Sentinel.
So thus starts cop and a half detective work.
Yes.
Next time on Prime and the Head. So yeah, somewhat belatedly, Prime finds out that, the Headmaster's on the loose, and he's, somewhat not surprised by this. So he drops into Sumdac Tower, hilariously hiding, Sentinel's head in it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he takes off because Powell doesn't want a bunch of giant robots in his building anymore, which is actually kind of reasonable.
Yeah, I guess. Still a jerk.
Yeah. And so he has to, he phones Headmaster to give him the heads up that, the Autobots are onto him, and so he'd better head out of there.
Oh, the puns in this episode.
But thankfully, Prime had the foresight to track his phone call, and so they're heading to the docks.
Yes, they have a cute little thing of him just like listening in the little receiver.
That's funny. Usually people go to the docks to find some head, not to find some body. I'm not up with the head puns.
How many of them are actually going to be about just euphemisms for oral sex, though?
Just the one.
Okay, that's... I mean, far be it from me to be the one enforcing any sort of... any
decorum.
of that decorum.
So they get to the docks, and then a suspicious crate busts open, and it's evil Sparkplug and evil Tutorbot, who now have, like, Headmaster heads on.
Yes, I like their... And yes, they have been weaponized. I like their hats. Their hats are good.
Yes.
Is it like... Headmaster does mention later that he likes to upgrade things. So they probably didn't already have lasers in their mouths and faces when Sari had them.
Probably
I'm
not.
going to disagree with you on that.
I think they were supposed to be like Like, in case Sari ever got into trouble, they were going to be like bodyguard units.
Yeah.
And yet they never did that before when the Decepticons were about.
I mean, they weren't very good at it.
Well, no.
You know, Sumdac's heart just wasn't into making destructive robots.
Aww.
Although we made all those Ed 209s.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, do we ever see them? Oh, yeah, I guess we do see them shooting.
Maybe
Usually if we
Last episode.
see them shooting, it's because they're malfunctioning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not always.
They're not supposed to have deadly weapons, they just have some that become deadly when they're broken. Sure, why not?
Maybe they load their beanbag gun with lasers? Who knows?
It's just optional. It's optional equipment.
So Sentinel's head is kind of bouncing around. The boat that Masterson is on takes off, and which makes me wonder, where is that boat going? Is it going to Canada?
Maybe.
Considering later in the episode, yes. Yes, it is going to Canada.
There are some important Canada-related questions I'm going to bring up later on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got questions.
So yeah, he defeats them. Prime defeats them, then drives off the dock, then transforms in midair and uses his rocket axe to get him the extra burst to get onto the ship, and it's super cool.
It is pretty cool. I like it.
And indeed, it is Optimus Prime versus Sentinel Prime with the gigantic Headmaster head on it. And he has even upgraded Sentinel's equipment, so he's got a spikier shield.
And a lance did we see him using a lance before?
I don't think we did see him use the lance, but his toy has it.
Yeah.
He's a very medieval knight. / sort of Captain America-y.
Yeah.
So yeah, he loses his axe, and then so Prime retaliates by tearing off Sentinel's arm, which Sentinel is not pleased by.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it made Optimus feel great.
Yeah, Optimus is clearly kind of enjoying beating the crap out of Sentinel's body.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Who
Sentinel's
wouldn't?
very indignant about it.
Yeah.
And so then, much as Lugnut did in the last episode, he used the severed arm as a weapon and knocks the Headmaster off. Headmaster starts to flee by transforming the head into robot mode, and then Prime clocks him with Sentinel's head.
Oh, but when Headmaster starts to run away, his little scampering feet are so adorable.
It should have like a Scooby-Doo running away sound effect.
Yeah.
And then I love that he gets mobilized like a turtle.
So they're back on land. Fan Zone's about to arrest the Headmaster, but then Powell shows up. He says, "Hey, that ship was Sumdac Systems property, and you can't commit a crime against a robot because they're not a person. And the crime was committed in international waters."
Yeah. What?
Apparently the treaties have changed in the preceding 30 years.
Yeah, there are no international waters between U.S. and Canada. There is U.S. water and there is Canada water.
Yeah, well, because even like, you're going by the standard definition of international waters is, 5 or 10 miles off the coast?
Yeah.
How wide are those lakes?
I mean, they are Great Lakes.
They're pretty wide. I mean,
yeah.
I guess it seems like, no, international waters do not exist in lakes anywhere in the world, I would think.
So we'll just say that he misspoke and that he would have to, actually, they were in Canadian waters and they would have to speak to the Mounties.
There is mention of Mounties.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff.
Which, I mean, I'm not sure if the Mounties would be, I would think that would fall under maybe, the Windsor Police, or possibly the Ontario Provincial Police, the OPP.
Apparently international waters is like 12 nautical miles, or maybe it's like 24 miles, but...
The point is there aren't international waters in lakes.
No.
Not even great ones.
No. The Canadian side, and why was he, and even if he did have to take off the Mounties, I'm pretty sure that he's also considered a criminal in Canada. Because it's not like blowing up Michigan would somehow stop at the border. Like, there would be chunks of stuff all over down Windsor.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you'd kind of probably end up taking out a big chunk of Windsor with that. 'Cause it's right there.
Oh, sure. Geez, it'll probably go up to, midway through southwestern Ontario. We'd be, looking at problems in, London, Guelph, maybe Hamilton.
Yeah, and even if you're not going to consider alien robots as, like, people, like, damaging them should count as property? Someone else's property, at least?
Well, does anybody own them, though?
They own themselves, they can own there should be, like, it would start a legal precedent, but it should be something.
I mean, this is gonna go to the Supreme Court. Maybe
Yeah.
the Omega Supreme Court.
At least the state Supreme Court. Oh, I just got that. That's horrible. Anyway,
we need a legal thriller episode of Transformers Animated.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
Are there Transformers who are lawyers?
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't Flame on trial in the comics?
Yes.
UK comics?
Yes.
You definitely see like guys on trial, but that's usually like military tribunals.
Yeah, there have
Yeah,
definitely
I guess.
been military tribunals, 'cause, I mean, that's what the whole Aquidus thing tied
Yes.
into.
I mean, there've been prosecutors at least. I don't know about any specific.
I mean, I guess most of the legal system we see in Transformers is the quintessence.
And I don't know if you really want to count that.
That's 50% of it, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, the Supreme Court has decided by 5-4 margin to feed him to the Sharkticons.
But wait, was he guilty or innocent? We didn't really check.
Hey, listen, the vote was 5-4. The other 4 voted for feeding him to those weird crocodile robots from Transformers the movie.
Yes.
Which are also maybe Sharkticons. I don't know if they.
I think they're Alicons or
Oh,
something.
Alicons, right?
Aw.
It doesn't sound as cool as Sharkticons.
No.
I was going to say at some point there's a reference to alligator cons, but that's actually just the thing that they turned Prime into in City of Steel.
This
I was
thing
gonna
is big
say-
and heavy. Where I'm
It's an
standing.
Alicon,
a
a
little
Pegasus
close.
that's also a unicorn.
Oh, that's an Alicorn. It's very close.
I thought it was a Pegacorn.
Oh, now I want to see an alligator with a unicorn horn.
A Unigator.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like a big flowing mane.
That's
Ooh.
got to be a Dungeons and Dragons monster.
It really should be. Anyway, back to the episode. Fanzone is unpleased with this, but unhandcuffs Masterson and mutters, Mounties, yeah.
And I bet that he's had like dealings with nutties before and they're just super polite. You just can't deal with it.
Yes.
It's like when like a regular cop is on like an episode of Fargo. Oh geez, we don't see much of these robots up here. This is not how people from Southwestern Ontario talk, but now you're saying the snowplow. We had dealer plates. Hey, Transformers Fargo connection. Both Peter Stormare and Francis McDormand have been in Transformers things.
Yay, Peter Stormare.
Oh,
I mean, also yay, Francis McDormand, but yay, Peter Stormare.
I mean, she was in Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Kind of talking.
But we'll
smack
forgive
about
her.
this, right.
Yes.
Anyway, back at base, Prowl finally tells Bumblebee and Bulkhead that maybe stop trying so hard. This is terrible, and you're traumatizing this small child.
Because Prowl is much better at feelings than Bulkhead and Bumblebee.
Which is weird.
It's weird that this continuity's Prowl is the least dickish.
It's true. And he's still kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's just not as much because, come on.
And he's generally only a dick to people who can take it.
Yeah.
But traumatized small girl, not so much.
No. He's,
So, yeah,
he's
she-
gonna draw his line there.
So she just opens up about, how everything in her life's turned to crap, and also she's kind of an unperson, so she just has a little cry.
Aww.
So the
Her
odd
eyes are leaking.
Yeah, they don't really know what to do, but they're gonna be there for her, no matter what, which is nice.
They will stop harassing her with loud music videos.
How many beanbags do they have?
All the beanbags.
I don't know, there has to be at least 3 different colors and different sizes.
They
Well,
found him in a dumpster or something, judging by where they found the dead fish.
oh wait, no. Last season, didn't we see Bulkhead in a big beanbag, I think?
Oh yeah, maybe they're popular on Cybertron.
Maybe.
Or at least
And
they're easy enough to get Just get some burlap sacks and tie them together.
Yeah.
But why would Bulkhead need a beanbag? He has built-in chairs.
Oh, right. But he's only
Yeah.
used that twice, I think.
I mean, it's kind of like sitting like on your own legs, so probably like those parts of him fall asleep after a little while.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure how that works really, but I mean, I'm not sure how a lot of these robot things work, so it's possible.
Who knows?
Yeah, especially since you shouldn't have, your legs should convert into the chair. Your lower half should just like settle itself. Huh.
Anyway, so we're back aboard the Elite Guard ship. Sentinel and Optimus tell Ultra Magnus kind of what happened. And Ultra Magnus had heard from somebody that, hey, Sentinel, were you decapitated? But Prime, as always, is a good guy and totally covers for him.
Yes.
So, we worked together to fix this. Sentinel used himself as bait. He was very brave. And everything's okay.
Even when someone doesn't deserve it, Prime's gonna be the good guy here.
Yes. So Sentinel kinda gets a very grudging thank you to him.
It physically pains him to offer the thank you, and it is so good.
It's
And
pretty great.
they shake their hands, and I think they kinda make up. I think they're actually less antagonistic towards each other after this happens. For a while at least.
Yeah, but he's been very antagonistic the last 2 episodes.
Oh yes. I mean, I kind of like I like Sentinel Prime as a guy, he is heroic and a good guy, but he's also a total dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't like that in sort of later seasons, they make him kind of more of a dick and less heroic.
Yeah.
One of those is a flashback.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, and that is where we end. And that is actually the last we see of Tutorbot and Sparkplug.
What?
No.
They've been destroyed.
Terrible.
According to the Allspark Almanacs, they were both fixed by Ratchet.
Okay, good.
Oh,
So good job, Allspark Almanacs.
Yes.
You do not have to worry that Optimus Prime killed your robot dog. And yeah, that is the episode. I enjoyed this one a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
I still find the Headmaster a little tiresome, but it helps that we're supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
really
is a
this
stereotype
episode,
that has become more grating over time.
Yes.
Yes.
and really this episode really focuses more on Sentinel and Optimus rather than focusing on Headmaster like the first Headmaster episode did.
And he's mostly there to humiliate Sentinel Prime.
Yes. Which is an admirable, goal.
Yes. So, until next time when we'll be covering Mission Accomplished, there's your good episode title.
Yay!
Surprisingly political for a kid's cartoon at that point.
Yeah, and we were still in the Bush administration.
Yeah.
It's 2008. So yeah, until then, we are all over the internet. We are on Tumblr, we're on Twitter, and we're on Facebook.
And we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have the Patreon set up at patreon.com/iaconunderground. We will, possibly by the time of this airing, we will have another special Patreon exclusive episode up for Transformers The Last Night. And that's gonna be pretty exciting.
Sick, bro. We'll be talking about Mocky Mock.
Yeah! Never forget. Never
Those
forget.
Decepticons are gonna blow up Fenway. Gotta get over there.
So head over there and help us out with our hosting costs and equipment upgrades and all that fun stuff. And yeah, thanks.
And of course, you can find us at wherever finer podcasts are found on both iTunes and Google Play. Wherever you get us, please rate and review us. It helps the show out a lot. And if you want to let us know what you feel, then please write into the Max mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. So until next time, when fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on. Fool me, I won't get fooled again. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
The Japanese dub cut out Optimus laughing at Sentinel's detached head. Oh, what? David.
闇の彼方制約を引き裂き星の眠りを呼び起こすのはどいつだほら目の前弱な魂たち逃げ場はないまっすぐに受け止めろ弱火や恐れを処理して僕らは意識組み替えるその手を強く握り互いの絆信じて戦え
I will sign off now. I've got a Transformers movie to go see.
Have fun. Look forward to talking to you.
Yes. And whenever, I can even do it during the week, because I'm not sure about the weekend, because it's a holiday up here.
Well, I can tell you now that I am going to be packing up a truck on Tuesday, and then I have raid night.
Okay, so tomorrow maybe?
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow so we're all relatively fresh.
Alright, I can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll try to have enough things packed up to be okay doing things tomorrow.
Alright.
And then, I don't know.
Alright, well good luck with the move, and we will talk tomorrow.
Thanks.
Yay.
Yeah, if we have to miss a week because of the move, that'll be fun. We have not missed a week yet.
Oh.
Of this, at least.
No, not animated.
No, the news thingy is less important to get out every week, especially since we don't always have news. But
yeah, I guess because it's not,
we've gone over 100 episodes without missing one. We can finally skip a week.
Yeah, and I am moving.
I don't know, but my neighbors had chickens until they just moved last week.
They have a neighbor with chickens.
Yeah, chickens.
Because they were talking.
If they got enough big enough pen, chickens are fine.
Because they were talking about how my dad just saw a fox out one day. And he sort of thought about whether he should maybe do something about that. And he's like, yeah, I'll leave it alone. And then, like, a few minutes later, he heard the neighbor's chickens making a racket, and he was like, oh, maybe,
right.
Maybe I should have done something.
Yeah, a fox killed at least one of the neighbor's chickens before they left.
Aww.
Of course, they also had the chickens in a fence, but that only worked for a few months.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 months, the chickens have just been out, and they had a chunk of the fence open, and they didn't give a shit. So I'm glad the chickens are gone now, because the pen was also near the mailbox. There was a lot of flies recently.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with all that. I mean, how many chickens did they have?
10 or so. Well, they had 8 or 10 chickens, a few guinea hens, 2 big turkeys, maybe some other shit. So it was like lots of things in a small pen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking maybe like 5 or 6 max.
Yeah, start reasonable. And get a goat! Oh, I've always wanted a goat. Maybe I'll still get a goat.